number 19, and Onesmos Timotheus at number 20. That is the team that is sent by Jeremy Zimmer, the coach of the Young Warriors here. Now, trying to take it cool there, Leopold Hakushika.
I think, Twaro, the level of turnover of the ball is really worrisome, with both teams not being able to keep the ball, giving away the ball cheaply to their opponents.
So you can see there the number 7, that is Andre. Andre quite happy to give it there to Pache. Now Angola in their away kit, white socks, black shorts, and white shirts again, with some red numbers, and then Namibia with the blue socks, of course, white shorts and blue shirts. That is Namibia. Another free kick here for Angola, and I see here Antonio Eduardo lining up to take that one. They are, however, two this time around. Andre is also there, Domingos. And can they create something out of this one? Angola lining up as the referee also is just making sure that all the players there not pulling and pushing each other. Another cross. Weird header there. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! And it is not a goal, says the assistant referee. Saved by the assistant referee there, Namibia. Weird header there, and a silly or rather simple goal, not knowing what is going on there, especially the goalkeeper couldn't do anything, Lydiana.
Yeah, I think this is a wake-up call for the Namibian defense or the Namibian side to just wake up and play safe when it comes to defense and not concede free kicks in those areas, because as you can see, the Angolan side has practiced these free kicks and they know what they're doing.
Exactly know what they are doing. That is the Angolan team here as they are pushing forward. Denied by the assistant referee. Look at that skills. I'm telling you, young boys nowadays are very skillful. Yes. It's like a competition amongst themselves. Well, they have those youthful legs, isn't it? They have those youthful legs.
And this is what makes youth tournaments very exciting.
Yes.
They have so much energy, they have so much strength, they just want to showcase themselves. They want to show who's the better man or who's the better woman, and it shows in their style of play.
Definitely show in the style of play, and this is what we are witnessing here this afternoon as Namibia takes on Angola at the Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium in the capital city of Namibia, that is Windhoek. Launching a long one there from the defense of the Namibian team, and absolutely not having any problems with dealing with that in the defense of Angola. So you can see these two teams have played before, and from both teams having some defeats and winning some as well. And now could be another brilliant cross there. Acrobatic kick, oh! And another kick, side netting. Angola has came here to prove a point, and they really want to collect 3 points here. Are they just going to do that by the look of things, Lydiana?
Yes, it's looking really good for Angola, coming at Namibia. And just look at that. A beautiful cross coming in there from Carlos. And once again, it's Luis Panda.
Yes.
The creativity that sparks in his mind, it's amazing to watch him play, since the first moment. Look at Carlos. A beautiful cross when you look at it at this stage. It's a shame it didn't go the way he planned on doing, but kudos to him for being a creative player and wanting to do anything, to score those goals.
Yes, and there he is, trying to find a teammate there. Will that cross come in again? Yes, show me your number. And what I play there could be dangerous. And the Namibian defense really living dangerously here. Is that a corner? A offside again from the assistant referee. Look at that.
Look at that skill.
And that player coming on there trying to hit that one. And Namibia living dangerously. Remember, it is their home ground. They need to use it to their advantage. Are they going to do that? I am not so sure. Hashtag on the moment. That is Region 5 Youth Games. There's a hashtag more than games as well. Remember that. Meet the Rhino, the mascot. You will meet him, or you will rather meet the Rhino at the opening ceremony this afternoon at around 6 o'clock. That's another entertainment installed for you on NBC2, YouTube, COSAFA YouTube channels as well.
I think look at the Angolan defense and how comfortable they are on the ball. You know, making sure that they keep possession of the ball, that they don't give it away cheaply. They have a really calm defense that know what they want to do. And I think they play to their strengths. Look at another cross coming in there, a very beautiful one.
Lack of communication in the Oh! Brilliant! From the young man there, the number 17, Gundula Danielson. Not taking any shots there, but rather a brilliant shot from him. And I can already tell you that there was a miscommunication between the defense there. They both came for the ball with the header, and the ball gladly fell to Gundula. Look at that.
Look at that skill.
Take us through
and
that
a beautiful ball coming in there from Domingos. Miscommunication. And look at that, a brilliant shot. Goalkeeper stood no chance, and Danielson really put that at the back of the net with so much strength. The goalkeeper really didn't stand a chance.
Wow. Lack of communication again there from the defense of the Namibian team. For now, trailing by a goal against Angola. They will have to do much more better than this. And again, Angola on the attack. Look at that. There he is, a skillful Banda. And there is Correa. Playing it there to the number 7, that is Andre. Playing it back there to Correa. Should be very disappointed, the home fans, seeing their team trailing so early in this, early as 15 minutes in this match. Really disappointing for them. But that is what you get if your team doesn't really perform to perfection. And 15 minutes into the first half, as Namibia is trailing by 1 goal against Angola here.
And it looks like Andriano is going to take it himself. Oh no. Fabiano taking it for Namibia. I think also a very good position for a free kick. If he can just lob it between the defense and the goalkeeper and someone just touches it, a great opportunity to score a goal.
Yes. Namibia now having that free kick. Look at that. Is that how a forward, or rather a center forward, would really want to score? I'm not so sure. Backheeling a nice incoming free kick.
I think an opportunity wasted there.
I'm not so sure. Really look at those disappointed faces there. Yes. Need to do really better. And now on the attack, the young Warriors trying to take on 2 players there, maybe just a little bit too much. Now, heading it back there to the goalkeeper is the number 20, that is Timoteus, receiving that ball again. Not taking chances, rather playing it back there to the goalkeeper, that is Kavenji. Kavenji playing it out wide. Now, Angola trying to find those spaces and really finding them, trying to take that player on and managing really, and it's like they are not really aware the Namibians there at the back. Now,
yeah, I think it's the lack of tactical awareness from the Namibian side that is really costing them. Angola is more composed on the ball. The Namibian side are in a rush, and they keep giving the ball away to Angola, and Angola is definitely punishing them for their mistakes right now.
So you can see the young warriors trying to calm things. Look at that pass there. One would term it as a locally hospital pass.
Yes.
Yes.
I was also just thinking that.
Yeah, that is what they call it, a hospital pass. It's like a sick pass. But yes, look at those 1-2. Brilliant play from the Angolan team here, especially between Correa and Andre. Look at that. Blasted through as a cross, but no one could meet that one.
I think Andre is posing such a huge threat to the Namibian defense. If they don't wake up now, he's still going to help the Angolan side to score more goals.
If they are not careful enough, Correa. Remember Carlos Correa.
Look at that.
Look at
just a goal.
The goal, the two players really going for that ball as if there is no communication amongst them. I mean, it's just a matter of saying, I am going for the ball, and then the other player would retrieve a little bit just to, you know, make sure that...
I think it's a mistake that keeps happening. It also just happened now, where the player behind, with clear vision, does not indicate that the one defender can actually go for the ball and he can wait for the rebounder to cover him.
Yes. This second occurrence of that incident. Are they going to learn from that? Surely the technical team should be watching and trying to observe that. Better play here from the Namibians. Cross coming in under pressure again. Could be another opportunity for the Namibians, but well wasted. And what does the referee says? It is an offside. It was a bit better some seconds ago.
Yes, with the Namibian side coming to the party finally. I think there's more time for them. There's more time for more goals. There's more time for more competition. And it's looking better from the Namibian side.
Looking better from the Namibian side. Look as to how far Panda is going back to go and collect. Pressing high, putting the Angolan players a bit under pressure, but really they are managing to get those passes through, playing from the center line. As the referee says, yes, it is a foul. And free kick there to Namibia.
Yes, definitely yellow card worthy.
Yellow card, first yellow card of the match here, and that goes, is it Concalves, the number 6. Look at that tackle there, dangerous one, as he deserves a yellow card.
And I think one of the outstanding players for the Namibian side is definitely their captain Lucas. He's been there in the cover defense. He helps in defense. Also very influential when it comes to the attacking of the team. So explains why he's the captain of the team actually.
Yes, and as we wait, not so sure what activities are taking place, but off your screen I can see the referee there having a word with some players. Not so sure as to what happened there, but yes, plays goes on. That cross going to come in, yes, but then the goalkeeper in Gelson Domingos, the number 1 goalkeeper for Angola, doing great so far. Remember, only 2 teams will be going through from the 4 that is in the group. Other than that, if you fail to collect points at this early stage, you will find the going very tough. You can't rely on some other teams to perhaps drop points for you.
Yes, and just to add on that, Swaro, it is very important that you win the midfield battle early in the match. That way you have control of the match. And right now both teams are struggling, in my opinion, to gain control of the midfield or the middle of the park. The moment you have that under control, you have the game under control.
Another one there for Angola, trying to find that space from the left side. That player there has proven to be really dangerous. I like his courage from Angola, Antonio Eduardo. He has shown courage in taking on his opponents, especially those one-on-ones who would really try to trick and come through. Just look now, he has won a corner kick for his team, that is Angola. Another free kick there for, rather corner kick for Angola. Miscommunication again. Not so sure what is going on there, Lydiana. I mean, there seems to be a communication problem there in the defense of the Namibian defense.
Yes, definitely. You want to get rid of the ball. You want to clear the ball from there. It's a very dangerous area for the ball to be in, especially when you're not in control of it. So I think that is the number 1 problem, is the fact that they all want to clear the ball, you know. Sometimes you wait, you communicate. Communication is very key when it comes to defense, and they are lacking there, and they are going to be exploited because of that little lack that they have in communication.
And the Angolans will have none of that. If they get an opportunity, they will try to bury that one, or rather put it behind the net. Look at that dummy! Panda!
No, Panda! That sounds...
Yeah, no, he is skillful indeed. Reminds me of one Angolan player in the name of Aqua. Is it Aqua? Those years? So sure if you would remember him.
Oh.
Yes, but yeah, Namibia trying to come through there.
Rashid also proving that he has skill there. It's not the first time that he has showed some skill. And yeah, I think that is Namibia's way out right now, is to use Rashid there, number 7 on the wing. He's a very creative player, also very speedy by the look of things. He should be able to, you know, unlock the defense of Angola pretty soon by the look of things.
Talking of the STS, we have players that came through this tournament here in Region 5 or the COSAFA Under-20. We have players especially from Zambia, Malawi, Zimbabwe, as well as South Africa. Well-known players that had beautiful careers with top teams. And mind you that they started here at this level. And I can perhaps name a few of them in Itumele Nkune from South Africa. As you can see there, the goalkeeper doing well. we had Lerato Chabangu, if you can remember, Dane Clayton, El Rio van Heerden, and Lyle Foster. Them all represented their senior national teams. And if you can remember, from Zambia, we had Clifford Mulenga and Isaac Chansa, both from Zambia. And the wonder midfielder that is in Tinashe Nongomasha and Unesmor Basera. That was my favorite player, all the way from Zimbabwe. Jimmy Zakazaka, all the way from Malawi.
Just a look at the Robinho coming in there very hard. Unnecessary tackle, if you ask me. Now they consider the free kick. Luckily, it's in the half of the Angolan side.
Yes. Just to finish my point here is that we have really great players from Southern Africa that made their mark from this tournament here. And from what I have seen here from the first match, I can tell you we are going to have those that would emulate the likes or the names that I have just mentioned now. That might be a few players. There are many more that has made it through these ranks.
Okay.
So you can see there a little bit tap there with side boot. Now it's that Van Veek, really nice cross that shows some urgency from the Namibian right winger.
I think he has been a bit too quiet in this matchup. Hopefully that's him warming up and coming into the game, getting into the thick of things, you know, and helping the Namibian side. They need all the men. Ooh, did you see that turn?
Yes, that dummy again. And goalkeeper there not having a problem with that one. And I like the way how he is calm, trying to play it from behind. I mean, as a defender, you would perhaps agree with me that, you know, finding opportunities, or rather, you know, it's better to play from behind to get to the opponent's goal post.
Yes, you want to keep possession of the ball. The more you have control of the ball, the more confidence you build. And that is what the Angolan side is doing, starting from the goalkeeper to his defenders, keeping possession of the ball. They, once again, not rushing the play, because they know they are in control of the game. And the only way you can score is when you have the ball. There's no way you can score if you don't have possession of the ball.
Yes. One player that I have perhaps omitted, not to say I will mention them all, but one of them is Collins Basuma. Look at that, Ntofo. And he used to do that, Ntofo. But that is what it is, the courage of the young number 3 there, Eduardo. Look at that. He knows when to cross. He knows when to take on the player. Very brilliant.
I think the Angolan side and the wingers of the Angolan side really know how to give in those beautiful crosses, and their attackers know how to deal with these crosses. You know, it's the Namibian defenses really need to wake up if they are going to deal with this balls that are coming in, because they are very difficult to deal with, as I can see in this matchup.
Yes. And talking of Carlos Correia, or rather Antonio Eduardo, I was just saying he knows when to take on the players. He knows when to make that cross. And before that cross, I expected him to take on that player, but really, first time cross. Look at that. Panda. Yes. And taking on again, look at that. Be careful not to concede the penalty, but yes, taking that shot very early. And now we have Naubeb. Naubeb losing out on that one. Goal kick there, corner kick there for Carlos Correia. That's a throw-in, yes. Carlos Correa. Playing it back there is Romano Domingos, the captain. And Namibia has not been that bad, unless one look at those lack of communications that one can perhaps point at. But in terms of taking it easy, trying to find those kind of spaces, they have done well, you know. It's just the final quarter of the soccer pitch here, where they are lacking those touches or being a bit aggressive up front there, Lydiana.
Yeah, when you're looking at the Namibian attacking force, you can just see they are not as hungry as the Angolan side when it comes to attacking. They need to be ruthless up front. They, you know, not holding any prisoners, going for goal. They need to understand that they need goals. At the moment, they are trailing. With the first half almost about to end, you know, they really need those goals and they really need to take those shots on target if they want to score goals.
And for a second there, the defense of Angola was a bit shaky. Hence, Namibia couldn't really make use of that opportunity. Taking that early shot, one could have expected at least to perhaps line it properly and then try to take a shot from out of the box. And now, Namibia here, failing again on that occasion, and Angolans here coming forward. It's a one-on-one situation there, trying to take a shot over the crossbar. Very ambitious, one should say.
Because looking at the angle, I'm like, oh, okay. But I think the Namibian side actually need to start playing the ball to fit, because the Angolan side is way faster than they are and a bit stronger, more physical than they are. So they should stop wanting to play the balls into space, because the Angolan defense is dealing with it very well, and start playing to fit. And that way they are going to unlock the Angolan defense and get those goals that they really want to get today.
All right. There they are, the Chicken Boys. They are here, and they are late, for that matter.
Very late.
They are only coming now.
Very late.
Oh, my word. How could they? I mean, 34 minutes into the first half, and they are only arriving now.
But you need to understand that the Chicken Boys probably had other business to do, right?
There they are. There they are. They are messing around with my lunch. And it is a water break here, refreshment break for the young boys here. It is getting a bit hotter. But yes, they are late. Who is going to hold them accountable for their late coming? I mean, the boys needed them, isn't it? Maybe for now, if the boys see them, then they would play much more better. As you can see, the defense really enjoying themselves. Some coaches there holding, spectators coaches, holding some Namibian flags, and really encouraging the boys to do better here. And I should say that from what I see here on the screen, the spectators are really here.
Yes, and I think the water break, ooh.
Look at that header.
Yeah. The foul on Luis.
Yes.
Nice ball in there.
Nice ball. And
I think the water break couldn't have come at a better time for the Namibian side, with the Angolan side coming at them like that.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, they needed the water break. And the Chicken Boys came
at the right time as well.
Right at the water break. So it's a win for Namibia.
It's a win for Namibia. Hence trailing by a goal to none here. Yeah, Lydiana.
Once again, Rashid for the Namibian side. As I said before, this is the one player that looks quite exciting today. He looks like he's on form. He wants to play. He wants the ball. He's always asking for the ball, trying everything in his power to try and get the Namibian side with a goal up.
Now my mind is only on lunch, to be honest. You know, seeing that bread and chicken. I'm really sorry because there are those that are really sensitive in terms of, you know, protecting animals and so on. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, look at that twist and turn again. 1-2s couldn't come through. But as the referee says, play on.
Yes, definitely, that was clean.
Yes. It was clean, says Lydiana. I'm not so sure if that was clean. But if it was clean, then it was clean.
If the referee says it was clean, it's clean.
Another attack here for the brave, young brave warriors.
I think the Namibian side is starting to understand what their strength is, and they're starting to play the ball to their feet, to each other's feet, and that is how they're able to get into the final third of the Angolan side.
Oh yeah. And I think, rightly so, like you said, this came at the water break came at the right time. It's like after that water break, the Namibian team has waken up.
The water
really
break
started playing.
It was also a chance for the coaches to call the players closer and give those instructions. You know, the field is very wide. Some players might not get the instructions properly, and I think that is what we saw during the water break. Coaches giving out instructions to their players, and I think it's working for the Namibian side.
Lucas Sakeus behind that ball, looking at perhaps delivering a perfect free kick, as they have less than 7 minutes, or rather 6 minutes. Look at that from the training grounds. Will that work? Nada. Not working at all. I mean at all. Meet the Rhino, the mascot. We will have a chance to see the Rhino at the opening ceremony. Don't worry. As Namibia takes that corner, it's not just working for them. They're up front, taking that yearly shot over the crossbar, way off target as well, from the young number 19, that is Andriano Gavap. I know if it was in Katutura, they would have asked, it's a Madigo here. Yeah, they would have said that, eh?
They would have.
Like asking questions, is there, how did you do that one?
Hey, Maditskodi.
Maditskoti.
Because what?
Yeah. And for now, the young brave coming forward again, really finding those spaces, trying to fine-tune those passes. Are they going to get that right? Not so sure.
But I think we need to give credit to Carlos. Carlos has really been dealing with Rashid in his creativity and his speed very well. Carlos knows that he's very speedy, so he comes at him with a lot of strength. Look at that.
A lot of strength. I'm not so sure if I am part of those we. Not so sure if you get me. I'm not so sure as to whether I am part of those. We need to. Don't worry about that. You don't have to apologize. It is emotions after all. Hence, we need to put them aside. But then, Angola for now, coming through. And coming forward there is Angola again, trying to get in that cross. And where is the Namibian players there? No one to be found. As Angola is really pressing very high. Another one there from Veik, trying to deal very carefully with that one. Not so sure as to why the spectators are screaming. Is it because the boy is taking his time? Do they want him to release the ball very quick? I don't know.
No, I think it's because the players are finally starting to display what the Namibian crowd knows them to do, what they always see from them. Finally, maybe the nerves have kicked out and the Namibian side is starting to play.
And now it is Angola all over this time around again. And Angola all over the young brave here. Really ball possession. Look at those spaces found there by the Angolans in front. But falling short again, intercepted. And it will be a throw. Much more so to the applause from the Namibian spectators. And yes,
I think the Angolan side has really slowed down their game. Is this them trying to manage the game, you know, given that the match, the first half is about to end, just trying to manage the game so that they just get off with the 1-0 that they have? Or are they tired?
Might be tired, not so sure. In this first game, first half even, would fatigue kick in so quickly? I am not so sure. But yes, that is what it is. Angola again playing here from the back. Really coming short of there. Look how calm the defense of Angola is, trying to play that ball from behind. And now Andre leaving it for his teammate. Can see the coaches there. And for now, what is that, says the referee, because we are on the 45-minute mark of the first half here.
Oh, it's a rethrow.
It's a foul throw or rethrow?
Rethrow.
It is a rethrow. And the coaches, they're tapping the fourth official on the shoulder. I think that's the coach from Angola. Sobrino. Another throw in there for Angola. 4 minutes of added time in this first half. So Namibia having only 4 minutes in the first half to at least pull one back here, or rather equalize. Or then they will be given another chance in the second half to come back here and display much better football than the first half. And As you can see, really things not going for the Namibian side this afternoon, especially in this first half.
I think the Namibian side have really been dealing with the pressure coming from Angola very well. The Angolan side have been bringing their A game to the Namibian side. And there's a chance for Namibia.
Another chance here for Namibia, yes. Cleared there by the defense of Angola, throwing another one there up front. What can they do? Trying to take that snapshot, but
nicely dealt with.
Yes, by the defense of Angola. And now, that was much more better. Trying to find his feet. The young lad over there.
I think the Angolan defense have been very, very solid in this display. Look at that. A nice chip there.
Look at that. Turning, trying to have a go at that one, but unfortunately not. And as you can see, Namibians playing there from the back in Sakeus, that is the captain, and now running loosely.
The Namibian side finally connecting passes. It's looking way better, but I think a little too late in this half to be doing that right now.
Yes. As Van Wyk is opting to leave that one. And we have passed the 4 minutes of optional time here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. A long one there, but unfortunately couldn't get in that cross. And any moment now, it could be all over. And there it is, not all over, but rather for the first half coming to an end here at Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium. It is Angola 1, Namibia 0. As you can see there, the score confirmation. I mean, Lydiana, your overall take on the first half of this match here?
I think it was a very beautiful match to watch. Very skillful side like Angola coming onto a team like Namibia, who is full of fighters. The Angolan side definitely brought their A game to the Namibian side with their gameplay and match plan very much obvious from the start, you know, trying to beat the Namibian side based off with their pace that they have, with their strength they have, and those beautiful balls that they keep lopping in between the defense and the goalkeeper. And then the Namibian side trying to just see and digest what the Angolan side is going to bring to them and work on a counter-attack. I think a very interesting first half we watched there. Second half should be more exciting to watch.
Second half obviously should be more exciting to watch as we takes you through the highlights of this match here. As you can see there, the sets of players greeting each other. And that was another opportunity there by the Angolan team. Couldn't convert on that one. And look at that cross again. Two players there miscommunicating. And the shot was taken, brilliant one. Brilliant goal there by the young man. Superb goal by the young number 17, that is Gondula. Look at that header, the Namibians trying to get that goal behind the net, but unfortunately couldn't. And that is the highlights of the first half here at the Hage Geingob Stadium. We will be back for the second half in a moment.
You're not last here on top. Because of the sun also. You're not last long here on top. Just pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Let's do it and go. The Saturday will not last on the way for long. The sun did. The cold will be just on the middle here. Now where's the other plastic? Oh guys, because of cut and black and cut and black. Where's the thing?
Let's go for the second half, where the Namibia's approach. 3, 2, 1.
No problem.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back for the second half of this match here. That is Namibia versus Angola. As Angola is currently leading this match here by a goal to 0. And second half of this match. Second half of this match as we wait for the referee to give us a go ahead. As you can see there, the players really warming up for the second half. I mean, what do you expect this time around for the second half, Lydiana?
I think both teams were supposed to do homework in the second during the halftime break. So I'm expecting a lot of attacks coming from both sides. Angola trying to maintain their lead with scoring more goals to solidify their win, or the Namibian side trying to get a goal to at least get a point from this matchup, because it is very crucial that you don't lose out on a possible point in your opening encounter.
As we have said already, it is a group of 4 teams, and the 2 top teams will proceed to the semifinals. Easy as that. As we are still waiting here for the referee to give us a go-ahead. The final 45 minutes plus added time. It is time for Namibia to perhaps play better here, or for Angola to extend their lead. And there we go for the second half of this match. As you can see immediately, Angola there pressing very high with their attack. Look at that, show me your number. And look at that, really very skillful. And that corner there, or rather that kick there not coming through. And it is a corner kick there for the Angolan team. Panda
Say it the way you said it in the first half. Come on.
I mean, I was excited. I was excited about that goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yes, look at that header. Could be another one here. And the goalkeeper coming out to claim that one. That is Mcheni Kavenji, the goalkeeper.
And I think there might have been some appeals for penalties there.
Yes. But the referee was rather not interested in any of those shouts. Another throw in there for
Look at that
Given
corner
Smith.
kick.
Look at
A
that.
beautiful one in. See?
Yes. There was a possible handball there from the defender of Namibia. But then the referee was not really interested. And now 1-2, nicely played by Namibia. Coming through. They come through here. Playing it way out there to the left wing. Trying to take on the player there, but unfortunately couldn't succeed. Now, Namibia. Rather long one. Not accurate at all.
Yeah, I think his plan or intention wasn't to go long. He wanted to find his teammate, but the pass wasn't accurate enough for the teammate to get it.
It was just way too long.
Captain.
Look at that, what does the referee says? It is a foul for Namibia. Perhaps a head and kick.
I think that's a high boot from Manuel over there.
Yes. The referee having a talk with the player, apologizing as well. That is
Just look at
Manuel
that.
Bernardo.
Ah, no. I think it's the ball. He was hit with the ball in the face. But it looked like it was a high boot, but it was actually the ball.
Oh, okay. Now Namibia looking at launching a long one. Another one not out of the woods here, Angola. Rather failing to control that one and just putting in a leg there to see where the ball would be going.
I think a very poor clearance there. And they could have been punished by the Namibian side, but it's just that the Namibian side is also not tactically aware of their surroundings. Otherwise, that was another goal scoring opportunity for the Namibian side.
Yes. And as the referee says, another free kick here for the Namibians. Getting a free kick, that is a young man in Lucas Sakius. Look at that.
I think it comes from frustration because it looked like he was fouled before that. So I think this was just him showing frustration for not getting a foul for him for the Angolan side.
Yes. The boot is also off. That is Lucas Sakius, the captain, trying to fasten that boot. Now I see here it is Onesmus Timoteus taking that free kick. Way off target, over the crossbar.
Yeah, way off, but I think the idea was there, and it is what we have been talking about. When you want to get a ball at the back of the net, you want to go for the high corners, just to make it difficult for the goalkeeper to get it, and that is what he was trying to do there.
There it is. Angola trying to, oh, what a missed kick there. Woo. Could have been very dangerous. 1-2 played, tearing apart that defense. Look at that. Angola coming through. And if you look at that long range. Oh!
The pace of this game is intense. What a shot.
What a shot there from the defense. Look at that. Way out of the box.
I don't even think the goalkeeper would have stopped that if it was a bit closer to the goal.
And, another chance here for Namibia as they are trying to launch that attack. Maybe just running too much with the ball there. Referee says advantage. Benji, the goalkeeper.
I like the intensity of this match. There's
Yes.
no time to rest. You are breathing fast and you blink, there's some action happening somewhere else. You blink another action. A very exciting matchup.
Indeed, exciting match. As Angola make that big clearance there from behind, but it is indeed a throw-in for the young Brave. Will that cross come in? Yes. Goalkeeper hits, claiming to have been pushed. Another turn there for Namibia. Control of the ball there up front is a bit shaky.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, their final decision making and their control at the end really letting them down. The Namibian side really need to do better if they want to score these goals. But they are very creative up front. You can see they want to collect points in this game, and it's really exciting to watch them play. Both sides really coming to the party and giving us a great game today.
Remember, they are drawn in Group A against Malawi and Zimbabwe.
And as it stands, the Angolan side is going to join Malawi.
As it stands.
Yes, at the top of the group. So you want to collect points. Look at that replay.
And another one for Namibia there. But really couldn't capitalize on, or they really can't capitalize on their chances. It's that time again when they would have to look back and say, but we could have done much better. We could have either played to a draw or collected points had we taken our chances.
Great interception.
And now playing it forward is Timotheus. Trying to run very hard there. Nicely watched. Is that a handball, says the referee? Yes. There's a player down. There's a player down. And that is Adriano Kabab.
Look at that. I think he pulled a muscle.
Yes.
I think he pulled a muscle.
Kabab, Adriano.
But I also think, looking at the intensity of the game, both teams needed this break, just to breathe, for coaches to give instructions if they have to give any instructions. So it could be a game, what is this, a delay tactic that he's playing right there, seeing that the Angolan side is really coming at them and his teammates might be tired, or he himself was tired and he was just like, no, he needs a breather.
But I think why would you really have those delaying tactics if you are really trailing? But maybe doing that for a reason, as Adriano is up again and running. Good news for the Namibian team and the technical team. And playing it there from behind is the young young boys from Angola coming through the center line here. Pushed off the ball. Match is really physical. Another opportunity here. Can they do out of that one? Taking a shot. Couldn't go anywhere. Good play there by the Namibians. Offside, says the assistant referee. I mean, it is better from the Namibians, isn't it?
Yes, definitely coming to the Angolan side when it comes to their attack. Starting to see that maybe going through the middle is not going to work for them. Same with the Angolan side, have been going through the flanks, trying to get through the flanks and then just bring in the ball after pulling out the defenders to, you know, come and press outside, getting less numbers in the middle so that you have space to score.
Yes. Goalkeeper coming all the way out.
Okay.
Did he touch that ball by the hand? No.
I thought he did.
I also thought so, but the referee saw it otherwise. And another throw in here for Namibia. Look at the referee there, quickly drawing the line there with the foam. And there we have it as Namibia takes that free kick with two players standing around the ball. Fabian Abasep, one of them, and Adriano. What can they make out of this one? Adriano taking that free kick, and the goalkeeper coming out strongly to come and claim that one. Now, Namibians, the defender, the young Timotheus there, making a blunder. Lucky to get away with that one. Having another long shot there from the defense, and really trying to get away from his marker. That is the young Robino van Beek. I mean, look at that.
And did you see the nutmeg?
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, so far Angola has been limited in terms of creating those chances. Is it a matter of perhaps Namibia coming out better here?
I think the Namibian side is really pressing the Angolans. They are not giving them the room and the chance to do as they were in the first half. Definitely did some homework, and the coaches really gave a different instruction in the break that they had. Because this is a different Namibian side that we are seeing right now, Taro.
And so you can clearly see, or rather hear from the background there, the spectators, the supporters of the Namibian team came out in at least visible numbers. Now Angola threatening here. Very dangerous play there, and another player being injured. and that is Antonio Eduardo, played there by Rashid Naubeb.
I think it's interesting to see. Oh, there's a yellow card there.
Oh, yellow card there for Naubeb.
And we see some subs on the bench. Look at that.
Totally not coming
Yeah.
for the ball there.
There was really no intention of winning the ball there.
And Namibia making a sub there. We can see number 15 already coming in. Number 10 coming out. Nicholas Deckenbrock coming in. They only made one substitution, isn't it? Two substitutions.
Yeah, they made two substitutions.
There
It's
is
Nicolas coming in,
yes,
and we also have Nazima also coming in.
yes.
Yes, they made two substitutions.
Yeah, just the substitution confirmation there. That was on the screen. I think Rashid came off as well.
And Gaudu.
Rashid Naubeb came off. And Gaudu also came out, the number 10. Well, it is on, as Angola is still leading by a goal to 0 against Namibia here. The young Antonio Eduardo. There he is. And for now, Namibia doesn't really show the urgency here to push forward and create goals and take those opportunities. Other opportunities. They really don't show the urgency in going forward. Well, 3 passes and losing that one again. Look at that.
Saved by the
Offside.
whistle.
Yes, offside for now. Another offside there for the Namibians, taking it from the back. That is Timotheus. A little bit in a hurry, as you can hear some supporters, they're saying, look at that, in a hurry, not under pressure at all, but then deciding to clear that one as if he is under pressure.
I think some of the players are not dealing well with the crowd being here, because it looks like they really exert a lot of pressure on them. You know, it's not easy for some of these players to play with the crowd being here. And this is a very vocal crowd we have. We can hear them all the way from up here. So.
Yes. Yes, we are still. There is some activities happening there on the bench. Some activities.
Substitution for Angola.
Yes.
They took out Manuel Bernardo, and in came Paulino Bulika in his place. So hopefully fresh legs means more goal scoring opportunities and more goals for Angola.
Yes.
I'm hoping or trusting that is the plan coming in from the coaches making the substitution.
Possibly fresh legs to come and change the match. That be the case. And trying to apply pressure there. Really disappointing here for the hosting nation, the hosting team. If they have to lose this one, they will have to dig deep in their upcoming matches.
And it's an uphill mountain when you lose your first match. You really need to win your first match. It builds the confidence in camp. You want to get those 3 points to put you in a good position to advance to the semi-final stages. And right now the Namibian team is really struggling to get one at the back of the net to at least even collect 1 point. The Angolan team on the other hand is in the driving seat. They are literally cruising in this match. And they look very good. They could be the ones collecting the 3 points at the end of the day. Another yellow card for the Namibian side.
Not so sure why the spectators are screaming like that. There they are. The chicken boys being visible here. Maybe that we have seen them, or that the boys have seen them. They would perhaps wake up and give a better account in this match.
Once again, it looks like the Namibian side is going to make substitutions. We have Vitario Brunzel getting ready on the line. We just need to see who is going to replace in this game.
As we are still seeing, or rather waiting for this sub to happen. That is the number 11 coming on. Vitario Brunzel. Vitario Brunzel coming in as well. And outcoming is Robino van Wyk. I think the young man there at the back, the center back, is in a hurry for the Namibians. Seems to be a bit nervous.
Yes, he would be. He should be nervous, given the fact that the Angolan side is coming at them like that. He just wants to get the ball away from them, from their goal. You know, you want to take away the pressure from your goal so that you don't concede. I think that is what the aim is right there for the Namibian defense.
Everett Bell, that is the number 18
Skill
of Namibia. Now, long one. No troubles there for the goalkeeper.
But a shot like that means that the Angolan side has really been seeing him coming off of his line, and they want to catch him off guard. And that is why a shot like that would be happening that time, and he would have missed that ball looking at the position that he was at. So it's maybe a habit that he's been having in the match that the Angolan side also observed, that they are trying to exploit.
That failed pass, really miscalculated that one, and it was just too fast there from Fabiano Abasep. Look there, that is earlier shot.
Yes.
The earlier shot here. No troubles for the goalkeeper. I see here the number 7 is also in. That is that Rashid Naubeb still in play? Yes. Rashid being on a yellow card, still in the match, yes. And the supporters think it is a soft one. I'm not so sure if that is the case here.
I definitely think there was a foul on Panda, but it has always been a foul on Panda. This entire matchup, every single time Panda gets the ball, the Namibian men, they know that he's going to entertain the crowd or he's going to do something. Look at that.
And I think it was a bit soft, isn't it?
But it's really soft, come to think of it.
And another opportunity there for Angola to perhaps pull one back, or rather add one more. Cleared there from the defense. Just too much. The number 6 seems to be having powerful legs there in Fabiano Avasem.
Yes, but come to think of it, like, why would he want to lose possession like that? Considering the fact that they have been really fighting this entire half or the entire match to just try and get one behind the net. So it really doesn't make sense that he would be losing the ball like that so cheaply. There was no pressure on him. He could have controlled and looked for a teammate and passed the ball to them.
And another opportunity there for Nabib.
No one.
Just putting it through there without even lifting up his head to see as to who was coming on. And unfortunately, there was no one coming on for that one.
But a break like that, he was bound to get caught. They were supposed to have support. The Namibian side was supposed to support him, you know, because they didn't expect him to outpace him this time, but it happened.
Another opportunity. Can he pull that one off? No.
I think.
And the referee says, hold on. Hold on so that we see and assess the player. That is Everett Bell. Everett Bell.
Look at that.
Substitute from
Look at that.
I think a great block,
out jersey number 7.
putting his body on the line there for the national team.
In jersey number 10.
You know, it's a lot of pride that you have when you play for the national team. You are representing an entire nation. So when these boys and girls come out here and they give their best like they are today, it is lovely to watch. You know, it's very inspirational. And we love to see this. We are here for this.
Arnolda, or rather Arnolda Aguilera coming in. Look at that 1-2 play there from the middle field of Angola. Really impressive. Arnolda Aguilera and Domingos Andre. Your score confirmation there. Coming off is Domingos. And we are, or rather, yes, in this match we are left with some is it less than 17 minutes. And there. Now Beb trying to run. Why is it that they always push it a little bit too hard?
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get away from them at that moment. You know, you're beating two players. You want to get enough space for you, enough room so that you are able to give a clear delivery when you have to deliver this ball into the box, and that is what he was trying to do there.
Trying to play it dangerously there, but then luckily communication.
One of the biggest rules of defending is you don't ever allow the ball to bounce. The moment you allow the ball to bounce, you are facing your goal. A very dangerous thing to do there from the Namibian defense.
Very dangerous.
From Onesmus.
Onesmus Timotheus and Everett Bell being tasked to take care of the defense of Namibia.
Panda is in trouble today.
Panda
is in trouble today.
is in trouble, really. I mean, they are all over him. Look at that. But I think he's going a bit softly.
Yeah, but also I don't think there was enough contact for him to be getting a foul for that.
And the play is on. Eduardo. "15 minutes left of this match. And it is Namibia 0, Angola 1.
It's actually interesting to see how the goalkeepers have been on holiday the second half. There have been very little to no chances from both sides. I think the defenders of both teams have
been great one. Wasted. Look at that, a free kick, and player there from Angola, very unhappy, approaching the referee. And I see there Fabiano Avasep, the young lad, claims that one and he wants to take that one. Really wants to take that one. And look at the goalkeeper of Angola there. That is Domingos Gelson.
Yeah, no, there is definitely a foul.
Is that a foul?
Yes. I mean, did you see where his arms was?
Is there a pull down?
Yeah, it looked like a pull down, but more like a, you know, like a shove with it. A little bit of elbow maybe.
Oh, yes. And another free kick here for the Namibians in Avasep. What will Avasep do with this one? Are they going to play it from the playing ground or rather the training ground? Or is he going for a shot? Going for a shot! Straight to the goalkeeper. Yes, it had some power. Unfortunately, just straight to the goalkeeper. Not giving any directions to the ball there,
Yes.
Lydiana.
Once again, it goes straight to the goalkeeper. But also very much expected at this level, you know, they're just under 20. So I think given the level, it makes sense that they wouldn't go for the far post or, you know, just go directly to the goal. Trying to play it safe, actually. From the replay. Actually, a very well taken shot, beating the wall right there.
Now, look at that, strong runnings really. Turning over that player. Couldn't connect with any of his teammates. And I should say this young man here in Antonio Eduardo running very hard.
Yeah, he's been very busy the second half.
There he is again, is it him coming forward. Look at that, could be another dangerous opportunity here. Angola!
Panda!
Wasting that one really. After working so hard throughout this match, Panda. And now having that golden opportunity and missing that one. That's really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate right there. If it were up to me, that there's no way you can miss an opportunity like that. You know, you're given this opportunity on a silver platter. You are just supposed to slot it at the back of the net.
It is the under 20 COSAFA under 20 championship.
I think there was a very, very card-worthy offense there. It was a literal sandwich.
Oh. Is it what one would term two tackle one?
Yes.
Yes.
But the captain really fighting and showing why he is the captain and the captain of the ship, trying to bring the boys in the game and remain in the game, remain in the competition. His willing spirit to fight is very commendable.
It's another free kick there for Namibia. Is that another one free kick again? Almost at a similar position where Avasep took the one that he shot straight to the goalkeeper. And this time around, who is going to claim it? And you can see the young lad in the number 12, that is Leopold Akushika.
But it looks like Vitario wants to take it himself.
That Vitario Bronza.
Yeah, I think there was a push from Panda. So
Oh yes.
yeah, a very deserving free kick that they got there in a great position. It is now up to them to make sure that they, capitalize on this opportunity given to them.
Yes. Dario! At least traveling for the goalkeeper there. Making a good save. That's the goalkeeper from Angola. Another Opportunity there. With that cross coming from the Namibians. Just taking too long there. Oh, not going anywhere. And now they will have to defend. Counter-attack there by the Angolans. There he is, the young lad, Panda. Yes. Playing it very quick as they have realized that there is no one there at left back. With that cross coming, little layoff there. Namibians even for now can't take possession of that one. Failing to control, opting to play it way back.
But also Nicholas has been very influential since he came on in the second half, the number 15 of Namibia. You can see he helps in attack, also helps in defense. Loses the ball, he tries to win it back.
Yes. Yes. Nicholas Deckenbrock. And the goalkeeper there injured. I think it would be that time where you would see many of the Angolan players getting injured and trying to waste time.
Yeah, definitely.
As we have only 8 minutes left now, plus at a time.
Because based off of Vitario's reaction, you can see that he's claiming it did not touch him at all. So I think it's a time-wasting tactic. But we will have to see then.
Time-wasting tactics at times would work against you, leading and then conceding, say, 2 goals in the dying minutes, and then you would be running around, not thinking of the time you have wasted. And the clock is ticking. 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes. And it is clicking.
I think the Namibian side is starting to see that they're actually running out of time, you know. Just trying to play this ball fast as possible to the front to see if they can get an opportunity to score and equalize.
There it is, Namibia coming forward here. Is it a matter of being a bit slow or perhaps not controlling the ball, protecting the ball?
Yeah, I think he could have done a better job trying to protect that ball. But the likes of Marcelo already knew what the plan was. He was going to go for goal. So Marcelo just had to touch that ball, you know, intercept it. Rather a corner than a goal, right?
Yes. Now. And you can hear there, I'm not so sure if that is coming from the crowd or is that the coach. Like I have told you, Sinji. Not so sure as to what that implies. Yeah,
We have a lot of coaches out here today.
I think the coach is communicating in Afrikaans. The Afrikaans dialect. I think which is language that is at times used to, you know, make us all understand, as you find different tribes in the team. Namibians from different tribes, and at times you would hear them talking Afrikaans or talking English for them to understand each other. Is that linesman has spotted something?
Yeah, I think it's a foul on the goalkeeper from Panda.
Time is ticking, less than 5 minutes here for the Namibian team to get an equalizer and possibly winning it. Or for the defense of Angola to make it tight and walk away with the win and claiming 3 points here. But trying to show some skills. Well defended again, not well measured. That pass was a brilliant pass, but then just a bit too much.
Once again, overcooked, and no one eats cooked food that is overcooked, right? I think he should have given it on the foot instead of trying to give it in space, because clearly the Angolan side is way faster than the Namibian attacking force, and they are losing out on opportunities because of not realizing that, you know, giving it in the space maybe is not the right thing to do right now.
And again, Namibians failing to take control of that one. It is, however, out for a throw-in.
I think the fighting spirit of both teams is very impressive. No
Yes.
one is giving it up very easily for the next person. Everyone is giving their all. Every player on that pitch has displayed something special today. I think this is by far a great matchup.
Look at that pass, not connecting. Brought it down. Look at that pass again. Poor 2 passes consecutively, trying to find that number 7 in Rashid Naube. Now, Angola trying to get that one. This Namibian team losing out on that one again. What could be the problem here?
I think I know what the problem is. They need to understand that simple is the best way to go. You don't want to do too much, just do the basics. With football, when you do the basics right, you are playing great football when you control the ball properly, when you pass the ball properly. That's what they need to go back to, the basics.
Goalkeeper coming all the way from his line, claiming that one. Would he deliver a perfect pass there? Finally. And it is a no.
But I think Romano, the captain of Angola, has really put in a good shift today for his team. Also shows why he's the captain of the team. He really made sure that there's no goals going in or no one passes him, you know. He would do anything not to concede. And I think it's a lovely characteristic to possess as a captain, as a leader, and also as a defender.
There we are. The Indian side failing again on that occasion. And 1 minute or less than 30 seconds left. Plus at a time. Playing it right there in the middle, the center line, and immediately being harassed there. Look at that again. Another powerful one again. Things are not just going well for the Namibians here. And one should perhaps say Angola are deserving these 3 points here. I'm not so sure if I am right on this one, but yes.
Yes, you are right.
You take your opportunities.
5 minutes.
5 minutes of optional time as it is announced. It is for the Namibians now to come out gun blazing.
Sort of football is a game of mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the more likely you are of losing, and that is what Namibia has been doing. Angola made the least mistakes. That is why they have the goal.
Yes.
So you make less mistakes, you are highly likely to win the match.
Yes. And 5 minutes of added time. So far we have played 1 out of the 5 minutes. We have played 1.5 out of the added minutes. And now Namibia again picking up that ball. Is it ideal for a short man to want to play upper balls?
Definitely not. And that is why the Angolan defense have been, winning all those long balls, because the Namibian attackers are very short. They are way shorter than the Angolan defenders. Panda.
Remind me again.
Substitute for Namibia, out
There he
jersey
is.
number 2, Lucas Zekers, in jersey number 9, Ronald
He's,
Sancho.
Number 9 coming on here, Ronald Kanjo. Ronald Kanjo coming in. Is he going to make a difference in this last 2 minutes and a half?
But it makes me think, a sub at this late at in the match with you trailing, maybe not a good idea, but okay.
We have seen super subs in these last minutes. Remember that?
Yes.
We have seen Ronald Kanjo there, a substitution confirmation. Lucas Akils, the captain, coming off. Ronald Kanjo coming on.
But 2 minutes is actually a lot of time to actually score a goal.
Yeah.
And that is the essence of football, the unpredictability.
Still struggling to get those ones forward as the goalkeeper is trying to waste some time. Otherwise, he's going to lie down again and say he's injured. There we have it. As we are approaching 4 minutes of the 5 minutes that is added. And now this young boy here, that is Avasep. His passes are just too strong. Not measuring those passes. These last 30 seconds of this match. And now they will have to do something to save a point here. Is that a foul?
I think he fell a bit too easily, but there was a push. There's definitely a push there.
Definitely a
Rosario.
push. Who's going to be the hero here?
It looks like it's Leopold who's going to take it for Namibia.
Aikushika taking that responsibilities at the end of this game. Is he going to be the hero? Is he going to be the one that will be on the mouth of every Namibian today, at least? What can he do? Oh, you are trailing the last minutes, last seconds of the match, and failing really to hit it on target.
But
Now,
another opportunity.
another opportunity here, and another second, and the referee says it is over for now, as Namibia has lost against Angola by a goal 2-0. Lydiana, your thoughts on on this match?
I think both teams really came out and gave us a good game. Both teams really fought. Both teams wanted the 3 points. But at the end of the day, it is Angola who made the least mistakes, and they managed to score the goal. And hence them getting the 3 points, a very important 3 points for Angola to set the tone for the tournament. It is important that you get your first 3 points in the first match. That way you are highly likely of moving to the semi-finals. And I think Angola did a really good job in trying to get to the top of the table. They joined Malawi as the top 2 teams in the log or the table or the group, and it is very important that they keep this momentum up. A good start to the tournament. An unfortunate loss for Namibia, but also I think they made a lot of mistakes that they really suffered from, and I think the likes of Lucas, the captain of Namibia, very great game he had there. Another player that was really outstanding to watch was also Rashid Naubeb, the number 7 of Namibia. Another interesting player, also Nicholas Deckenbauer. When he came on, a very influential player that you could see in the middle of the park, trying to assist there by the defense and also trying to help in attack. Another player that was really exceptional was also Everal, the centre back, the number 18, who was also great at his timing, his interception when it comes to play. And when we look at the Angolan side, I think I need to give credit to their captain, Romano Domingos. Another player that also stood out was Panda, obviously the player of the match today. I think the Angolan side really displayed great football, both teams showing heart, fighting for the 3 points, but at the end of the day, Angolan side came out victorious, a very well-deserved win from Angola. As you can see on the screen, there's Panda getting his player of the match accolade for a great and outstanding performance that he put in today. A great shift he put in there for his national team today to get the first 3 points for the tournament. A great start to the tournament. Also very important that you deliver when it comes to a stage like this. This is an opportunity for players to be seen, an opportunity for players to showcase themselves and also just, raise their hands and say, I'm here. And we appreciate COSAFA and all the stakeholders for giving players at this age an opportunity like this. I think we will be seeing the replays from the match in a few, and then we will take you to the pitch side to hear what the coaches have to say. Both teams coming out today trying to get their maximum points today. Lovely attempts from Zambia, from Angola, from the moment they stepped on. The likes of, the young Domingos coming in there, just showing his presence in the match. Lovely ball in there. Lack of communication from the defenders, and what a shot! What a goal from Danielson. A beautiful shot. Look at that. Goalkeeper stood no chance. I think a lovely team effort there when you look at that goal. Also Namibia coming in there with another chance there. I think, look at those files. This game was so physical. Free kick opportunities, a very wide shot, off target also. A missed clearance there from the Namibian side. Ooh. A very powerful shot taken there. Ooh. Look at that. Carlos Correa with that beautiful shot coming in there. Look at that. Have a look at that. It was just wide. It was very off target, but I think the goalkeeper wouldn't have stopped that. Another opportunity for Namibia to try and capitalize. Lack of communication from the goalkeeper, his defenders. I think a great ball in there. A fumble, but no one to capitalize on the mistake there by the goalkeeper. A nice ball in. He spotted that Kavenji was off his line and tried to